I'm Anil Kumar. Let me first thank my student Ryan for sharing some questions. We are going to solve them one by one. One of these questions is that the derivative d dx of c to the power of x minus x to the power of c when x is equal to 0 is equal to 0. Find possible value of the constant c. Right? This is the first question which we'll consider. Now the formula which I'm going to use here is that the derivative for b to the power of x is equal to b to the power of x ln b, right? So I hope you remember this formula. You could also derive it by taking log on both sides and doing the needful. Now in this case you find c to the power of x, c is a constant just as b is a constant, right? So let's begin by finding the derivative of this function. Then we'll equate it to 0 and find the possible value of c, right? Those are the steps involved. So d dx of c to the power of x minus x to the power of c is equals to derivative of c to the power of x minus derivative of x to the power of c, right? Now here x is in the exponent, which is a variable or a function, so we'll apply this rule. So it could be written as c to the power of x times ln c, right? That is the constant. Now here we can apply the power rule. C is a constant, so it is c times x to the power of c minus 1. Now in this particular equation we are also given that when x is equals to 1, this derivative is equals to 0, right? So at x equals to 1, if I substitute x equals to 1, what do I get? I will get c to the power of 1, which is c, ln c minus, if x is 1, we get c here, right? X is 1. 1 to the power of anything is 1. Okay. Also let me mention that c is a constant where c is greater than 0, right? And since we are considering this to be an exponential function, it is not equal to 1 anyway. Let's keep it simple. It's greater than 0. Okay. So we get this form. And we know when x equals to 1, this derivative is 0. So what we can do? We can equate this to 0. So we get c ln c minus c equals to 0. Since we are given that the derivative of this function at x equals to 1 is 0, right? This is given to us. Now we can factor c and solve. So we get c ln c minus 1 equals to 0. Now in this equation there are two possibilities. One, that c equals to 0. The other one is ln c equals to 1. Now c we know is greater than 0, so that is not a solution. Correct? The other one, which is ln c equals to 1, provides us with a solution. Now when I say ln c equals to 1, it means it is ln e, right? ln e is 1. So we can say c is equals to e, right? So c equals to e is the solution. So our answer is c is equals to e, right? So I hope you understand and appreciate the steps. We'll take a few more examples from Ryan's list to understand derivatives of exponential functions. I'm Anil Kumar. You can always share some questions with me. Thank you and all the best.